CES 2026 is over, but there is one story I still have to share with you, and it has to do with a new kind of innovative vehicle. A car designed for geeks. Like most of us, people who spend a lot of time behind the computer. How does that make sense, you may ask? What does a computer have to do with this car? Well, the Afeela I saw at the show is equipped with top-notch tech designed to let people freely communicate via Zoom, get online work done in the back of the car, and even play console games, just for fun. If you're a streamer, you can stream straight from the back seat while playing your favorite game. Anyway, I'm happy to talk about my experience with the Afeela Sedan. Let's dive deep. I saw the Afeela 1 Sedan for the first time at CES 2026, and I want to be clear about something right away. This car is not trying to impress anyone with lap times, horsepower numbers, or battery bragging rights. That became clear to me immediately. As soon as I got a closer look and feel for the Afeela, everything I was told about its design philosophy and the aspects they chose to prioritize started to make sense. If that sounds vague, let me break it down. So what's the core design idea behind the Afeela? That's what I began asking myself as soon as I got close to the vehicle and stepped inside. The goal was clearly to offer a different kind of experience. Instead of massive batteries and high speeds, this car is about one thing: entertainment. I've never seen a car so jam-packed with sound, visual, and gaming features everywhere I looked. There was another hidden speaker or a massive high-resolution display. It was impressive. Let's start with the front media bar, generously sized and placed across the dashboard. It's an external LCD that can display themes, text, changing status, or even whatever clever, funny, or ridiculous personal message you come up with. If you can imagine it, this screen can show it. Of course, at the show, they kept it simple. I watched them type an emoji and the word hello into the smartphone app, and seconds later, it appeared on the front of the car. I like that this is a car that can communicate creative little things about me, not just get me from point A to point B. There is a partnership between Sony and Honda, which I thought worked really well. Honda handles the essential stuff, reliability and engineering, and then Sony takes care of the fun side, speakers, displays, gaming hardware, and the software that ties it all together. It is a clever combo. Individually, they already make strong products, but together, they've created something far more special and memorable than either could alone. I had a surprisingly chill experience with the Afeela because I was mostly just sitting inside it, but that's exactly where my opinion shifted. Getting in felt normal. Getting out, my expectations of electric vehicles had completely changed. To be completely transparent, sitting in the back, I forgot I was reviewing a car. It felt like I had redesigned my dream lounge with top-tier surround sound and the newest Sony TV. Then sat back to watch a movie in full immersion. Except this wasn't a lounge, it was a car. It's clearly designed to keep everyone comfortable and entertained, with screens and sound tailored to each individual seat. Yes, each individual seat. Except the center passenger seat. It made me realize that entertainment is no longer just a bonus feature, it's becoming a core expectation in modern car experiences. Then we get to sound, the real centerpiece of the Afeela 1. The car has 28 speakers scattered throughout the cabin. They're hidden in fascinating places, in and above the doors, inside and around the seats, under the dashboard, and in spots I didn't even expect. The positioning creates an immersive sound wall that completely pulls you in. It feels deep and natural. What stood out most to me was how central audio was to the overall design.
Kung Fu. Karate.
I was told that speaker placement came first and the shell of the car was designed around it. Mind-blowing, right? That's not how cars are usually built, but it's the only way the Afeela could deliver this kind of experience. When they played the audio, the difference was obvious. It uses Sony 360 Spatial Sound technology and it genuinely felt like a movie theater, yes. When I rolled the window down, outside noise rushed in. When I went back up, active noise cancelling sealed the cabin again. PlayStation integration was another standout. Because Sony is part of this project, features like PlayStation Remote Play are built in, not bolted on. It didn't feel like an aftermarket tablet solution, it felt native, like a console UI specifically adapted for a car interior. Customization kept coming up in conversation. The Afeela includes something called the Cocreator program, which lets you change the dashboard visuals, lighting, and even the artificial engine sound. There were great themes to choose from that instantly transformed the interior lighting, screen visuals, and front media bar with a single gesture. One moment it felt playful with the Doritomo mascot theme, and the next it shifted into a serious Honda racing aesthetic. The personal assistant tied it all together. As soon as I sat down, the car greeted me, commented on the chilly Vegas morning, and even noticed the style of hat I was wearing.
Love the beanie and dark shirt combo. Looks comfy for this chilly Vegas morning.
The idea is that it builds a profile over time to personalize the experience. It learns preferences and makes suggestions like recommending art museums or suggesting your preferred coffee chain. Under the hood, it uses an open AI-based language model, which explains why the interaction felt so natural. I'd love to drive this car one day, but it's not just about the driver. Passengers aren't forgotten in the Afeela. Cozy in the back, they each get access to the usual apps on their personal displays. Spotify, Zoom, Audible, fully immersed in everything this car offers. Despite the entertainment focus, safety was never treated as an afterthought. Walking around the car, I noticed sensors everywhere. There are 40 sensors in total, including cameras, radar units, and lidar mounted on top. The rear view mirror can switch between a traditional mirror and a live camera feed, offering multiple viewing angles. The side cameras are well implemented too. They provide a wide field of vision covering blind spots, reducing the need to physically turn your head. It would have been easy for Sony and Honda to focus only on entertainment and neglect safety, but they didn't. The doors can close manually by pressing the brake or through the smartphone app or dashboard controls, giving multiple ways to handle even basic functions. Even the relatively small trunk has a purpose. It prioritizes cabin comfort. Emergency manual latches ensure no one is trapped if power fails. Walking away from the Afeela 1 Sedan at CES 2026, I didn't feel like I had just seen the fastest or most aggressive EV. That was never the point. Instead, it felt like a completely new category of electric vehicles. This is an EV designed around immersive sound and large interactive screens, clearly set apart from others on the market. It's definitely not the cheapest vehicle, but it's also the reason I'm curious to see how people respond once the first deliveries begin in the final quarter of this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm done for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Ivan KB out.